There we go. I thought it wasn't going to cooperate with me. Oh, forgot my tea. Collaboration! I assume that's what you're referring to. Well, the game has almost finished opening. Or you could do it Dalek style. Cooperate. Just curious, is the fan in the background super obvious? I'm going to turn it off either way, just wondering. That's fair. And how's our music today? Smoky Jazz Club. There we go. Oh, almost forgot. Turn on the recording. Right, anything interesting? I mean, to be honest, we've got so many repair cores, I don't even care anymore. Let's see. Is 300 glass enough glass? That'll make, what, a 30 by 10? No. 30 by 3 by 10? What's a Minecrafter like you doing at a joint like this? I think I'm going to need more glass. Fortunately, we have plenty of sand. Oh, does this not work in the blast furnace? Well, blast. And you can have those back. Oh, wait, nope, that's the wrong one. Nope, nope, wrong button. Come on. You can have those back. Thank you. And there is you and your logic. So let's see, is there any... No glass, just a bunch of this chromatic iron. Howdy, Shadow Fox. How are you doing this evening? So today is a little bit of a spoiler day and a little bit of a talkie stream. Because I have some stuff that I need to get done. But it's not the most mentally engaging stuff. So y'all get to help keep me awake. Congratulations. Let's see. Alright, if you care about spoilers, look away now. Okay, I need to know how big this thing is. Eating ice cream while Shield tucks in the last kid. Excellent. How are the kids doing nowadays? Okay, I need that there. And I think this might actually be in the correct spot here. Yes. Okay. So now, I'll just pick this back up. Perfect. Oh yes, I am going a little bit long today. Like I said, there's some stuff that needs to happen. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. Where are my cranks? I might be out of cranks. I have made a mess of all of my previously organized bags as well. I promise they were at one point organized. There we go. That'll do. And I need a crank. At least I'm not crank. It's true. It's true. Out of andesite alloy. Am I the only one who runs out of andesite alloy every other day? That's fair. I think that that's fair. Okay, that'll work. So, here is what I need today. I need something that will get rid of all the blocks that keep getting in my way. That's really exactly and all that I'm doing today. You see, the machines that I'm building are large. And unfortunately, large machines are big, and their bigness gets in the way of small spaces. So, we are first going to build a big block. You also run out of andesite. I'm somehow not surprised. Right, so we need that, and that. That's the pickup system. And then everything else is just going to be basically a big solid block. Colombian coffee and Dutch chocolate. So I have to admit, I cannot get into coffee. I don't fault people who do, but I do understand, you know, coffee goes well with chocolate from a technical food perspective. You know, I respect it. I just don't partake in it. I would go for chocolate. I like Dutch chocolate. I don't see it very often, but I like cinnamon ice cream. Guess what I forgot to find out? I don't know how tall that stupid thing is. I'm gonna have to pull it out again just to find out how tall it is. Well, you know, we gotta stick together. How does he feel about cinnamon ice cream? Indeed, indeed. Okay, now I know that I'm going to have to wait for the furnaces, so I'm going to go ahead and find out just how big this thing is. There it is. Oh, by the way, for those who care about such things, it turns out if you face north while you put your contraptions down and assemble them, they are much more consistent about how you place them. Lever. I need a lever. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I believe it extends 2 past that. Just 1, but we're going to call it 12 anyways. Or call it 2 anyways, rather. Okay. Oops. Interesting. Did not realize it would till the land. Well, the problem is, if we have an ice cream maker available, we will use it. And if we use it, we'll end up eating ice cream all the time. And if we end up not using it, it'll be wasting space, and we'll feel bad about having it. Pardon me 1 second, I'm gonna sip my tea while it's night. I've got lemon ginger tonight, in case you're curious. Right. Clear out space yet again. Because I'm always out of space. We're gonna have to do this faster. Okay, out of lava. Good to know. So what I'm doing here is basically I'm going to first make a big block, because when you place a block in with a create contraption, that is, when you place a block in the world, it destroys all the blocks that were previously there, which allows me to very, very quickly clear a large space, which is what I need, is a large space. And then we are going to run a few volts with the newest version of the shardinator and see how many shards we can collect. And at the end, I'm going to come over to the black market, and you know, if I have anything really good, I'll take it, but I'm going to get a bunch of the unknown items and just see, like, if we roll a bunch of them, how many of them are actually worthwhile. Now, I've already got a fair number of these things. Oops. Yeah, we're A little over 15,000, 16,000, looks like. Yeah. Bit over 16,000. Come on. So we'll at the very least get 10. But if I can get, you know, a couple times that, I won't say no. I might have to use something other than glass, though. This might take too long. But I want to use glass, because then all the stuff that breaks will be visible, which, although not required, might be cool. Definitely give you major uncle and aunt points. This is a very strong argument. Alright, what can we trade for? We have glass trades, right? Shadow Fox, do y'all have glass trades? We have one. That is not going to be fast enough. Alright. If this is too slow, I might go over and visit yours then. Getting this 2 stacks at a time is not going to cut it. Yeah, so I'll tell you the story. I was planning to build this in advance of the stream, but today I'm getting my work wrapped up for the day, and while I'm doing it, I'm doing a time-lapse recording on my laptop. And then all of a sudden, the laptop says, "Hey, you're out of recording space." So I'm like, all right, I better move some files, temporary files, over to archive. So I start doing that, and I open up my computer on the server, and the server says, "Hey, by the way, you're about to run out of space on this one too." So instead of doing the prep that I had planned, I ended up doing a whole bunch of frantic moving around of files so that I could run the server. Not there. Yeah, you know, anytime y'all have time. But I do also realize, you know, life happens. But we would love to have y'all around. Oh no, what happened? It broke all my things again. Hang on. Last time this happened... Aha, there it is. I don't know why that happens, but oh well, it managed to fix itself. I'll take it. Well, you have some glass. Y'all gonna recharge? You are. Oops. I wonder if these guys are in the wrong slots or something. Like their POIs are mixed up. Oh, Shadow Fox, I can relate. Let me tell you, I definitely can relate. They're in here. They're being kept safe from the dangers of the outside world. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna... Alright. So, y'all might have noticed my base is not done. I'm level 53, which is halfway to max. And base is not done. Y'all have probably seen I've got like random things like this just sort of hanging out, waiting for me to deal with them. You've probably also noticed my my video schedule is, I'll say, chaotic. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fill the center of this with something a little bit more plentiful. Because it's going to take way too long for the glass. Let's do... Oh, vault cobblestone. Obviously. I mean, technically, I have something resembling a schedule. I'm supposed to publish a video a week, but that's just like a self-imposed, this is what I'd like to do kind of thing. There's nothing tying me to that, which is really why it doesn't end up being that way. My wife is usually the one reminding me that I have a schedule. I mean, I did ask that, but then again, I'm so bad at it, I can't really criticize anybody else. Really though, I think the main thing for the videos is just I'm trying to improve a new skill. So I do try to keep them more or less on a bi-weekly schedule, and I've been trying to fill the gaps with shorts, although obviously that didn't happen this past week. But the shorts are not really part of the main content, so if they don't happen, you know, whatever. And I don't think I've gone any 2-week period without putting out a video. So that's kind of on schedule. It's on a schedule. Yeah, I mean, I've got 8 episodes out, and I've managed bi-weekly for all of them, so... You know, that's the thing. Hey, Knight. Speaking of keeping me on track, there was a thing, or I think there might have been 2 or 3 things that we said we were going to talk about on stream. I don't seem to have a list. Do you know what those were? I mean, I'm perfectly content just talking about whatever comes up, but... Oh, right, 1.20. You can see how much that's been on my mind. I didn't even remember that it was on my to talk about list. Yeah, so I am curious to know what other people think of 120. And obviously, because I can, I'm going to give you my opinion. Basically, I don't think it was a bad update. I don't think it was targeted at me. That's where I'm at. So, Minecraft updates fall into a couple of different categories. It's either they're adding new things visually, or they're adding like new mobs and new mechanics, or they're doing something technical like redstone. When they added the observer, that was a huge change, and a lot of builders didn't care, right? When they added like different wood types, the redstoners are like, oh, that's cool. When am I going to get some more redstone, right? So really, Mojang can't win on this, but I'm probably just not going to bother with armor trims, like literally ever, unless something happens where, you know, maybe it becomes a gimmick for the chat or something like that. I'm just probably not going to bother. It's not because they're bad. It's not because they're uninteresting. It's just because they're not my thing. I do appreciate that they're trying to encourage exploration. I think the issue is it works very well for people who maybe don't already explore. I thought that the ancient city was an excellent update. It was, in my opinion, the best thing they've done to the game in a long, long time. And that got me out exploring more. The archaeology stuff will get a lot of people out. I'm not one of those people. And again, it's not because it's bad. It's just, I'm really just not the target audience for this. I am the kind of person that if I wanted those things, I would go out once to figure out how it works. And then in every other game, it would just become part of, let's get to the part where I can do the interesting things. I realize, again, not everybody's going to agree with that. We're all different. We function differently. Yes, the ancient city was a challenge, and that's why I liked it. I have not been scared in Minecraft for a really long time until I went into the ancient city. The ancient city legitimately like made me jump because it was so well done to elicit a fear response, right? That's probably a very clinical way of saying that, but it was scary. That's what it is. And as somebody who hasn't really been challenged by Minecraft all that much in the last several years, the ancient city for me was a great thing to have. The archaeology stuff, I mean, yeah, it's neat. We get a couple more blocks with the cherry blossoms. There's something else to find in the world, so the world itself is not as plain. But it's not the kind of thing that I would seek out. I would have to have a really good reason to. But yes, I am curious to hear other people's opinions. I know that it has got a lot of really good feedback, largely because, as Knight said, it gives you a reason to get out of your base and go find something. I'm really glad I decided not to do all glass on this thing. I really hope the contraption can pick this whole thing up. I'm making it exactly as big as it needs to be, but I'm still nervous that it's going to be too large, too many blocks. In which case, I'll have to cut it down and find a different solution. How is our glass doing? Yeah, I would need way more than our quadruple smelter setup for that. I am really glad that bamboo can be used as wood now. Yeah, I will definitely give you that one. Take some water here while I'm waiting for recharge. Nope. Not there. But yeah, I'm glad about the bamboo. What? Wait, was the calibrated skulk sensor, was that 120 or was that a later addition to 119? I haven't actually played with that one yet, but I think that that's a neat thing. I think that it will prove to be useful eventually. How tall is this? 3, 6, 9, 10, and I need 14. Okay. We got plenty of this. It's glass, right? All this is really for is to literally take up space, so technically I can make it out of anything. But I want it to be obvious that I meant for it to be there. Oof. I forget how hard to see the frameless glass is, though. Oop. Glue. There's not supposed to be glue here. Wait. There you go. Hmm. That's odd. Oh well. Have y'all ever played Endless Legend? Does not ring a bell. Tell me what it is. Also, hold on one second. I wish YouTube would not default me to top chat. I'm always nervous I'm going to miss a message. It sounds like either an RPG or a strategy game, if I had to guess. Okay, kind of like Age of Wonders-ish? Or maybe more like Zeus? All right. Yeah, that was nearly a full inventory just to fill that blocks. That blocks? Those blocks. Okay, it's a 4X like Civ. That is in a whole world created by the devs. Fantasy is a good description. Okay. And, hello, Shield Flyer. Welcome in. Can I make it? No, I cannot. Sip of tea. I have not played many 4X fantasy games. I played a fair number of 4X. I played, Age of Empires back in the day, 1, 2, and 3. Empire Earth, Civilization 2. Let's see, was it 2, 4, and 5? Age of Wonders. Oh, what was the other one? Let's see, Alpha Centauri, and then there was another one like Alpha Centauri that was not space themed. It was more like Civilization, but I don't know. I think it might have been an in-between game. All right, how short am I? Not bad. So, what is that? 2, 3, 4 more stacks at max? I missed the average thing, sorry. Don't worry, guys. As soon as the library is done, I can let you out of here. It's too dangerous at the moment. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty close to average. You know. I'm not as short as B-dubs. I didn't say it was anybody's fault. But, you know, these guys over here, the Smiths, they just go wandering around where any mob that wanted to could just eat them right up. The librarians are not going to be any better. I mean, really, they're like toddlers. Completely unaware that if they stick a fork into that plug, it's going to zap them. Oh, we can get around the lack of a door. I wouldn't worry about that. Oh yes, one other thing I wanted to ask. Now, before I start this, I want to be clear. The current series is nowhere near ending. The technical end is level 100, and the thing that actually marks completion, I think, is the quote final vault, but we're nowhere near the end of this. You see how long it's taken me to get to level 53, and it slows down. There are a lot of things in this game that I haven't broken, tried, so we've got time. But that said, I have been thinking about what I want to do for future series. Okay, looks like I still need about probably a little over a stack. So I have on my list of potentials, I've got Vault Hunter Skyblock, I've got Create Above and Beyond, I've got Auto Terra Firma. Have not actually played that one, but it looks like it could be a neat one. I could. To be honest, that's such a small amount that it doesn't seem worthwhile. I know that's probably awful, and it's completely my fault. Come on. Alright, well, I think that'll probably be enough anyways. I should clean that up. Let's see. I've got a stack in 29. Let's find out how much glass that actually is. Oh, I still just need glass. Like I said, I was planning to do this off camera. But you know, technical difficulties and all that. It happens. Oh. Well, that happened. You know, I do wish that it would magnet everything instead of dropping all my redstone. There we go. Man, I really wish vanilla had magnets. Such a nice feature. Alright, so that took us, yeah, nearly a stack and a half. That's respectable. Listen, this particular user has a lot of malfunctions, so you can't really blame me for all that. You're gonna have to get a different model if you want to fix those. Okay. Now, glue. And glue. And glue. Yeah, magnets and the flamerang would also be amazing. And glue. Oh, do that too. So, wait a minute. Okay. Now I've got the bottom as well. All right, that should do it. Now, oh, 2048. I thought it was way more than that. Hang on, what is this? Oops, nope, that's not what I want. There we go. So that's 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come here, calculator. $2,730. And how many did we say was the max? 2048. That's 700 too many. All right, well, here's what I'm thinking. Height is the biggest problem. But it really is tall in a square. So I think if the propeller is over here, we can just chop off about this much of it. It's not ideal, but it's way better than trying to, I don't know, move the contraption around multiple times to make it work. That kind of thing. And in fact, hang on. I don't need to actually do that. I can just do this. Let's see. Go here. I'm going to go one short, but it is for a reason. And it's that. Right, so now... I'm missing a few. Oh, right. Haha. There. Still too many? What? How many too many? Alright, what if we leave off this face? Ah. Okay, so again, not ideal. But at least now we know. And I'm running out of glue. And that's critical once we go into the vault. So... make a new one of those. And... put some stuff away. So we need... that... Probably need some of these as well, so I'll keep them just in case. We need the glue. We need the rails. Lever. And wrench. Okay, we're ready to go. So... let's grab... a low-level crystal. That's intentional. And now we're actually going to do the thing. You know, 20 minutes after we started. It's fine. And hey, now that we're doing level 10 instead of level 8 for our low-level vaults, elixir. Right, now this is exactly the problem right here. See, this would be a nice big space if it weren't for all of the stuff in the way. So here's the plan. What direction is north? Facing north. Okay, so that way. So what I want to be about right here. And we're going to place down a rail, and then we're going to put... hello? North? Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here so we're facing south. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a rail and you're just doing this to spite me. And a big block of blocks. So then we break that and it breaks a big space for us. We turn the auto pickup off because that's going to be inconvenient for a minute. Cart assembler and cart. Doot. Doot. Then we put a lever on here and pick that back up. Yeah, and see now we have a big open space. And we can just pick this back up as well. And I don't actually need to be on the same... I need this water to not be here. I don't actually need to be on the same plane for any reason. So we're just going to put the real machine... I think I need to be here. And what direction are you going to go? The wrong direction. There we go. So that should have enough space. Just check over here. Yeah, see how it slots in there? Very nice, very nice. And, alright, there's hello? Excuse you. Yeah, there's a little bit there we'll take care of, but it's not awful. Come on. Also, there's a hole here, in case you were wondering. Yeah, this is actually the most annoying part of using this machine, is that it's so easy to have a space that's too small. But I think that'll do it. Okay, so now we break this. It becomes real. The wheel starts spinning. Then we're going to pop that and that in there. And make sure I can do this. Yep, perfect. Pardon me. And all of this junk in here. And you can turn back on now. Right now, the biggest issue with Update 9 and the breakages come from the fact that the spawners only work once per placement. So, gotta get rid of the outer glue because otherwise nothing works. I'll explain that later if you want. I'm going to turn this on to make sure it turns the correct direction. It does not. Stupid directional stuff. Hang on. I actually have a way to fix this. I'm just making sure that I'm fixing the right thing. All right, fans on. Hello? Oh. It's missing a thing. There we go. Yep, you see the fans reverse direction, and so should the center. What has happened here? Oh, I see what happened. There was glue missing. That's fixable. Right, also, there's fans. And this is why we test. Yeah. See, this is the part that normally would be completely off camera, so y'all just get to see the fun results. I'm missing one of my linear chassis pieces. Where did it go? Okay. I glue that together. That's the piece that was missing. Linear chassis? No. Linear chassis? Do not see a linear chassis. I see a radial chassis. Ah, there it is. Now, very important. Got to turn this down for all of them to 1. Pop glue just... Nope, not there. Just on the end of that. Believe me, I have regretted more than once putting the glue in the wrong spot because it basically rips the whole machine apart and I have to start over. Okay, so now we're going to turn this back on and we should see the other arm swing down. All right, gotta wait for the redstone to settle. Flip that. Try that again. What's going on? Ah, redstone. Oh, I see what happened. No? Should it... Come on. All right. Ha, I win. Okay. Yep, that glue is supposed to be there. This glue is here. Fortunately, once this is set up, it should be pretty much good to go forever. But this calibration process... Yeah. It's turning the wrong way still. Why is it turning the wrong way? Oh. Could it be because I flipped the wrong switch? Yeah, okay. Okay. So now we've identified the problem. The fans are out of sync with the arm. So... Also, there's a block missing. Also, there's a block missing. So, if you ever decide to build a large portable contraption using Create, just be aware it loses blocks, just randomly. It's not the first time. Yeah, I don't know what causes it. I don't know how to resolve it. Okay, is this... Alright, that is the sequence gear shift. This turns it on. That's the clutch. And then back here... Oops. Yep, that one is for the fans. So where is the gear shift for this guy? Is it missing? I think it might be missing. I think that might be the source of the problem here. Okay. Do I have a spare gear shift on me? I have. And I have this. And I have this. And this. So... this is clutch. I just need to know if the thing is on or off. Hang on, I'll go look at this. Aha. Alright, that is current... That is currently off. On puts it in the... correct direction? Here. I need to know if I need to toggle or not. There we go. Yes. Aha. Logic or something. Okay. So, with the gear shift off, it will go in the default rotation. And the default rotation... if I recall, is incorrect. Yep, because it's out of sync with the fans. So... we put this guy on here. That. Receive mode. Receive. Hello? It would not let me put it into receive mode. Oh. Because technically I can't use the wrench in here. Okay, we're gonna put it into manual receive mode at the moment. So now fans are going the right direction. That's going the right direction. Oh. Right direction. And I don't think I put all of the spawners. Oh, you did. Yeah, here we go. Spawner. So I might be one short at the moment, but that's okay. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, perfect. So, are you going? Create machines are so dodgy. This doesn't look right. Do I have... I have. Oop. So the problem here, if I'm reading the situation correctly, is that it's not powering this long enough to reset the other timer. That's going to be problematic. I'm going to have to use another repeater there. Ah. The worst. Okay. try this one more time, shall we? Does it make a clock? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. It's somehow going the wrong direction. What? Is anybody else confused? Because I'm confused. Apparently, I know nothing too. Yeah. I've got 8 minutes. It's fine. It's just weird, though. Because all of this was working. Ah, I know why this didn't have the desired effect. It's in the wrong spot. Okay, so... yeah, we're going to have to, I think, take this back because something has gone wrong in the wiring, despite all my extensive testing prior to getting to this point. Turn that off. That's off. All right, this is why we test. And now, here's, I think, the annoying part. We need to go up here. We need to grab a corner of this if I can find one. There we go. Sorry, music, you're a little bit optimistic for this one. Grab that corner. Pick that up. And leave the spawners behind, of course. Hang on. There's a thing I can do for that. Fortunately, we are in plenty of time to get this all sorted out before we go back. Okay. So, that right there can be resolved by just cycling the system a few times with the fans off. Hang on. Where did your things go? Oh. Hang on. I forgot to get rid of the glue. Nothing works when the glue is gone. Or when the glue is there. Hello? Why can I not? This is a little bit annoying. Neither of them are triggering either. You don't hear music. Does anybody else not hear music? Yep, that one broke. That went off the rails. What is going on here? Alright. Well, that's a fixable problem. Tell me if that's better. Hey, I found one of my missing pieces. Okay, so let's try this again. That. Crank. Power. Trash. What are you even doing now? Oh well, those are cheap. All right, give me a second. Yeah, I forgot that I changed it last week. Didn't even think about it. Better? Excellent. Now we actually do take this down. So, when I was still pretty new to the redstone scene, I used to ask questions like, these machines are so simple. Why does it take so long to make to actually create one from scratch? Like, how do you go from first principles to an actual working thing? And on the one hand, you know, as an engineer, I kind of recognize, well, there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of logic and thought that isn't necessarily intuitive. But as an engineer, I also thought, I mean, it can't be that hard, right? You know what you're trying to make. You just slap it all together and make it. However, having done a couple of these now, I can say with great certainty, it's the debugging. That's what takes the time. Okay, get rid of all the extraneous blocks. Add everything. I think there actually should be more blocks there. So, let's see. There are the linear chassis that I was missing. We've got rid of this glue. We've got that glue together. I don't know why it keeps coming undone. That's there. This is missing 2 of those. And this was working as is. So what happened there? Three seconds. Okay, it is working. Here. There's a clutch missing. Gear shift in case. Where's... Alright. So many things look the same as a clutch. It's not those two. It's not this. I don't think there's a clutch in here. So where did the clutch go? It's like a dancing machine. This side is also missing a clutch. Okay, did the clutch end up in here? No. No, I've just got mysterious disappearing clutches. They have escaped my clutches. Come on, get out, out. This is not the best exit. Any clutches in here? No. One more double check. It's not those two. No clutch. Andesite casing and shaft. Pretty sure I have those. One. Right, so I need... never enough materials. Whoa. Oh, that's okay. I needed something over here anyways. Those were not actually the thing I'm making. Really? I use a lot of clutches, so having extra won't hurt. Okay, so first thing... get on top of that. Whoa. Well, that's not supposed to do that. I mean, it does a little bit work, but not really. All right, what did I mess up? I must have messed something up. Something here has gone horribly wrong. Okay. Oh, wait. I know what's wrong. Well, first, there are holes all over the place. That's wrong. Wait. I'm pretty sure there was a whole thing going on here. Where did that go? Alright. So, if I instead put a sequenced gear shift here, I'm going to say turn 180... and then turn 180. Eventually, I'll even get around to explaining what it is I'm doing. You know, right after all the stuff decides to work. Now, where did all my linear chassis go? Tons of the things right here. Okay, so. That. Glue that. Turn all of them down. Oh no, this is a relatively easy fix actually. Not any less annoying for that, but relatively easy. Oh, come on. Then turn all those down. Thank you. Then go turn night off. Not you night. This night. Then take some T-sips. Ugh. No, fairly few of the failure modes are actually catastrophic. Not none, but few. All right, so now that should be right. Then encase that. Aha. Here. Not the clutch. Where'd the other thing go? Here we can put the gear shift. Come on. Yep, that. And what are we keyed on for this gear shift? We're keyed on this. So, that. Receive mode. And as long as we don't have to invert it, we should be good. Right, so fans, yes. This thing. Come on, do the right thing. That's not the right thing. Okay, so what we're going to do, rather than swapping the gear shift around, is we're going to swap the rotation around. Ah. There we go. All right, and now we turn the fans on. And now the fans should take... Yep, the spawner's up there. Oh, one of those doesn't have glue. Alright, first thing, are y'all all on one? Yes, perfect. They have to be on one or things break. Blue. Glass. Give me those back. Give me those back. You know, while we're at it, let's cover up these hoppers. That makes me nervous having them uncovered. Alright, now. Show me spawner swap. Aha. And you can tell by the colors of the eggs, it is actually giving us different mob eggs every time. They do cycle through, but they're not giving us the same ones over and over again, and that's the important thing. Okay. So, fans off. Now, I will show you the trick I was trying to show you inside. See, that's got a spawner in its hand. The deployers have a weird bug where if they're holding a block when you pick them up as part of the contraption, they will place the block. That is bad in the vaults because you can't mine these things. So you have to do other things, other time-consuming things to get them back. So what you can do, just leave the fans off so they don't cycle. Let this run a couple of times, and it will break them and put them into the hoppers instead. You are on the wrong timing. Oh, because they're not powered. These are ice spawners. They, by default, are only on when you power them. And I'm not powering them. This... Okay, hang on. Let's not break the... Oh, hey. Oh, where am I? Ow. My own contraption tried to eat me. I think, based on the timing... See that one more time. That sort of flashes. I might be able to get away with just shortcutting this with a repeater. No, extender. I did not say I do not feed it enough. Listen, just because the machines complain does not mean they're right. That is an extender. I need a repeater. if I put this... I'm not sure that's right, but we'll find out. Not there. Oops. This is kind of weird. Because I can't tell. Okay. It should trigger the center one. I think I had it right the first time, more or less. But if I do that... Hang on. That doesn't work. Here we go. There we go. It needs to flip while that's up. That's the point there. And I keep adjusting the timings, and I forgot to sync that one. Okay, so you asked about the spawning, so let me turn the fans on. That turns on those chutes, so it pushes the eggs back into the system, as well as the spawners. You can see there's eggs now. Flip this switch. All it does is turn that thing in the middle on. But when a spawner comes down, it gets powered through the block, and that's what allows it to spawn mobs. Right. Like that. I need a... Get a complete floor. What just broke? I flipped the switch by mistake and something broke. What broke? Please don't be the sequence gear shifts. And once again, my inventory is clogged. Don't even know where half of these things come from. One way or another, I am going to show you this thing working before this episode ends, or stream ends, whatever. But yeah, you remember I said earlier, the contraptions just lose blocks. Yeah, this is an example of the contraption just losing some blocks. There's nothing at all I can do about it. It's happened since the first one. It just forgets that they were there. that's not a missing block. Okay. Now. Right, so then this thing again. If I run this with the fans off. Run, thank you. Because breaking the spawners is part of the normal cycle. Ah, that's what broke. Glad I checked. Wait, where are the... There they are. Wait, that one's out of sync too now. What has happened here? Oh, well, it's reversed for one. Why did that happen? Hang on. Fans are going in the right direction. Did something else manage to break? Create is such a weird and wacky mod. Oh, I see. It's because that is in the wrong starting position. This thing is an unfortunately fragile machine. I mean, it's quick to fix, but still dumb that it's so fragile. This is why it has taken so long to get it working. Okay, it brings that down. It should break it, but that's missing again. Is there glue over here? Is that what's happening? There's no glue. What on earth? Oh. Okay, yeah, that's right. It puts it there. Break. Those are going up. Yep, break. There's another one. There's no glue. That's fixable. Alright. Hands off. All right. Double check, but I think that we're there. All right. Place another one. It takes it. Excellent. Place. Yep, that'll do that. And then this must be where we're missing one. Actually, looks like we're missing one on both sides. Having 2 in there just makes it faster and more certain. Although that right there, that's not supposed to happen. The hoppers might be having a hard time here. How about over here? Ah, yep, same thing. Come on. Key. Yep, that's off. Okay. I don't know if you can tell what's going on here, but basically the spawners get stuck in that little spot on the other side of the glass block by the deployer. I think the answer there is just to put another hopper in under the deployer, but that's really difficult because if you have a hopper under the deployer, it will take the thing out of the deployer's hand. And I think I've ended up with both of their things. Ah, yeah, see, that one popped out as well. And this is exactly why I didn't have a piece of glass there. Okay. I have an idea. If I put that there instead, it'll have a place to pop out. Nope. I think I have to get rid of that. Is that really all the glass I had? Yeah, it's pretty consistently doing that. That's concerning. Sorry, 1 second. I have once again forgot to turn on the light before I started streaming. So, how do we make sure that doesn't happen? I cannot extend outward any further. Walls. I need walls. I need to go the other way to get walls. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Well, actually, I do know why. It's because I'm not accustomed to having walls as an option. No, not wall. Vertical slabs. So... smooth quartz. What's that? Chromatic iron. Should probably put that away. So the issue is just that it needs a space that isn't occupied so that the item can materialize. I think it'll be pretty easy. No, come on. To just put a wall here. It'll have two half spaces essentially. Now, if I put glass there, and others, oh, that one won't do any good anyways. Okay. It still ended up throwing it to that one spot. But why? Okay, I think this is silly, but... if it works, I will take it. Oh, you've got to be joking. What does it take to keep a block from popping through? What else can I put in there? Those. All right, come on, really. Right, it kept both of them that time. Ugh. Man. These things are just so stubborn. Alright, so I want to do the same thing over here. Say, give me the things I just put away. Then... I just, I think I just lost a chute somewhere. And then we just make a huge glass block because apparently that's what it takes. For reasons unknown. That in there. Boy. Anybody else, when you design massive, complicated redstone or create contraptions, just have a really hard time figuring out how they're supposed to work? Or is that just me? Oh. Guess I can't have one there. Just me. Okay, this seems to work though. So now, if I turn this on, that should cause the fans to not go. I don't know. Shields, you ever build things that are overly complicated? Yeah, never, never. Oh, still need that. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. Just, it never comes up, you know. Okay. So last step. Make sure everything is glued. Yep, can see there's glue missing there. As I was saying, there's glue missing here. And be careful about what you glue. 'Cause whatever you do, you don't want something like that down there where there's a mysterious glue spot. Oh, that's just the empty spot. Okay. But one thing, seriously, we don't want is we don't want the spawner to get glued to anything here. That's... yeah. I think the answer is actually that we're going to leave it like this, but we're going to move this up by 1. And since I didn't have a magnet on, that means we're going to fly down and get it. So, glue. Opposite corner. That gets all of that. Yep, nothing is outside the glue. Perfect. Now, pick up. Everything is with us. Hey, there's that chute I lost earlier. Put the rails down here so I can find them. So we have, once again, everything that we need. Where'd it go? So that we can try again. Keep that just in case. Well, I guess in my case, it kind of depends, right? It's a little bit subjective. Because for me, despite the fact that this is, in fact, very complicated, difficult to understand, and to a certain extent, difficult to maintain, it is reaching a goal that I could not otherwise reach. So definitely worth the time. Okay, so I'm going to take blocks. I've got torches. Got glue. I've got wrench. I've got bags. I've got 2 wrenches. And this time, we are taking all of the shard gear as well. Come on. There we go. Okay, this is one of the dark ones, but I do know that some pretty big rooms spawn in this theme, so we'll see. Hey, look, a big open room. Oh, the game loves me again. What direction is north? This way. Okay. not that. Okay, and we want to place from this direction. Uh-huh. Plenty of space. We broke a few blocks, but that's not bad. Now, why do you keep doing that? That and that. Turn the crank. Nope, nope. Hang on. Hang on. That's the end music, but we're extending, so. There. Yeah, I cannot take credit for the music, but I do enjoy it as well. Okay, now, first we get rid of the glue. Then we turn on the fans. They are going the right direction. Check this, make sure that it also goes the right direction. Take a sip of tea while we wait. It went the wrong direction, and, it did that thing again. What on earth? I genuinely do not understand how it gets it so wrong. Oh, no, go away. That's inconvenient. Piston, no. Sticky mechanical piston, no. Where are my bearings? Might not have another bearing on me. Okay, well, if I run this, will it break it? Nope, too slow. Come on, go faster. See, this is what I was talking about. The timing is perfect until I get in here. I shouldn't have to change this. Oh. And yet, here we are. There we go. Oops. Maybe vault time moves differently. I'm beginning to think that might be the case. Okay, so, no, not that. Go through this process again. Blue. Glass. Blue, yeah. Oh. Blue there. Not on the end. That could break things. Okay. Oh, and I should change that wibbly wobbly timey wimey. Is that back to... Is it 2 seconds or 3? Change that again. That's more like it. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Turn the fans on. Put the armor on. Hello? Why are you timers no time? What? How did I get that? What on earth? You saw it working. I know you did. Don't tell me the redstone is directional. Okay. So it's all off because this is powered. Turn that. That turns off, which allows the torch to turn on. What on earth? Okay. I'm going to try one more thing. Let's see if maybe we just need to give this thing time to turn off. We shouldn't. Do you mind? I'm doing science here. So it instantly turns off. Let's try swapping these two around. Stupid science. Maybe give it a little bit more time to turn off here. Alright, it's turning on. Charging again. Charging again. I'm going to turn that back to 2 because... Wait, no. I'm not because I want to be safe. Okay. Are you going? Fans on. Alright. This. Yep, I expect some of them to be empty. That's okay. Yep. Single wave. That's good. Okay. Did I end up with any of the spawners? Don't think so. Cows, pigs, and zombies so far. Magnet is not on. Okay. Just gonna go check and make sure that both sides are cycling properly. It looks like it's working. Oh, this one fell out. We took that glass out, didn't we? There we go. You know, I might put another wall in there as well. We'll see if it ends up needing it. Now, there is a limit here to how many mobs will spawn, but that's okay, because under normal circumstances, we won't ever hit that. Oh. Magnet again. Yeah, see, there's another 200 shards right there. So, if we look, I've got 1,000 shards just from figuring out how this thing works. Now we've got 14 minutes. And these guys are annoying with how far they can reach. Looks like we are occasionally getting a no shard batch. And that is exactly why I had turned down the timer. Zombies. Zombies again, see? It's a little bit off. So let's see. I turn this down by 1. Does that fix that? And I will say it takes a couple of cycles for the timing to really dial itself in. Let's see. Zombies. Zombies again. So I might have to turn it down even further. And I'm missing spawners now. Did I get some that fell off again? We're good there. That one did. Turn the magnet back on. There. Let's see if that will help. Where to go? Oh, right in front of me, of course. I'm far more concerned about losing a spawner than I am about losing efficiency. Those spawners are expensive. But yeah, even now, like, how many shards do you normally get in a vault? I would guess that it's not more than a few hundred. And I've just got 1,000 while doing my tuning. That's the point here. How are we doing on the timing? Pigs. Nothings. Again, that's a timing issue. Zombies. Nothings. Pigs. Nothings. Alright, we're getting nothing every other time one of these is off. And I suspect it's the far one. How do I have your spawner again. That's working. So it was just that they were missing a spawner for some reason. I do lament the fact that the previous spawn setup was so much more stable than this one. Like, I never had to fix it other than removing extra blocks that I picked up. This one has so many more moving parts. See. That said, you may recall, I maxed out around 5,000 with the other one, and I've had 2,000 in this vault that I've barely actually played. Alright, it's doing that thing again. I need to sort out what's going on with this, and I think it's going to be just down to how the yeah, see, there it is. Okay. I mean, this is a normal thing to do. I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody does this. If I pull out a hopper, put glass there. There. Look, you've got plenty of space. Okay, you know what? I'm okay with it going on top of that and falling because it does fall into a hopper. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. How about you? Are you doing okay? Are you happy? You're missing one as well. Ow. Or did I give this one an extra one? I think I might have. I think there might be 3 over here. And I think I'm not fast enough to get it. Oh, there it is. I was wrong. So yeah, actually I already have that space. It's this one that I don't have over here. Let's see. Oop. Alright, sorry to keep you waiting. Yeah, see, it's another, what, 450 soul shards. Now, once I get this tuned, I'll barely have to do anything at all to maintain it. It's just the tuning that takes the time, unfortunately. And this one is taking far more time than the previous iteration. But it is, to be fair, significantly more complex. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we'll make sure that we have a... Oh, come on, fingers. A few minutes at the end so that we can try out some of the randoms. And like I said, I have a bunch of shards from previous tests, so we'll at least have 10 of those. What are the differences between this and the original? Okay, so in order to explain that, let me talk about how the original one worked. The original one just had a spawner hanging down in the center, and that's it. So when you place it down, you turn on the spawner, same kind of redstone switch, and it just spawns as fast as it can. This one doesn't work like that because as of update 9, only the first wave from any spawner will give you soul shards. And it's kind of smart about it. There's some sort of tag that it puts on the spawner itself saying you don't get soul shards anymore. So when you initially, with a deployer or something, place down a spawner, it is able to give you soul shards. After the first spawn, whether it's the same egg or not, it no longer gives you soul shards, ever. So what you have to do is you have to break them and place them again with deployers, and then put a new egg in them. And that's what makes this one so much more complicated, because I'm not only like just keeping spawners in place and pushing mobs, I'm also cycling the spawners so that I can place them fresh every couple of seconds. And the version 3 did not do the 2-cycle swap. It was a single cycle where it would break it over here, swing it over there, put in an egg, swing it down. And with that, I actually got over 10,000 shards in a single vault. But it had a lot of disadvantages, not the least of which is the placement problem with the deployers. So it always had a spawner in the hand when I picked it up, which meant it always placed that spawner when I picked up the contraption. So I was constantly having to save like 5 minutes or more just for the spawners that it would leave behind otherwise. So this one, I've got around both of those problems because it breaks the spawners, and I can just turn off the fans on the side, and the spawners will end up down there. Yeah. And in the hoppers pointing into that. Right, so there are no spawners placed right now. So I can now turn this off. The unfortunate part is this one does require more setup and teardown. So, like, right here, I have to re-glue this thing before I pick it up. Where is the bottom of this? Okay, pick it up. Yep, but I don't leave any pieces behind. So, there you go. Pros and cons. The good news is that because I'm cycling so fast and because the base rate for shards is so much higher, I can get shards way, way faster with this one. So previously, I had to take a whole vault, start to end, a minute of setup, a minute of teardown, and get 5,000 shards. I just got almost 5,000 in a calibration run, where I basically spent half the time not doing anything, probably more. So in my best run, like I said, I had over 10,000 from a single run doing it this way. Let's put a few things away. And there are actually ways that I can make it faster, but I'm still trying to get the basic sequence down first. As you see there, I mean, it's not without its flaws. I'll just say that. There are some downsides to breaking the game. You know, much as I hate to admit it, there are. Okay, now 5,000 shards there. Another 16,000 there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of this. I'm just going to get as many of these as I can afford. And we're going to do a little bit of science here. Is it worthwhile to get the unknown item? Chaotic focus. Okay. Magnets. Vault platinum. That's nice. Okay, one of those. No, I'm just getting the unknowns. Okay, jewel. Another sword. Another sword. Axe. A lemon. That's not bad. Pants. Boots. Waxing focus. Now, this is actually something that I don't have any of, so that's nice. Knowledge star. Excellent. Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of gear comes up on here, and I never buy it. This one's common plus. Everything else, scrappy plus. Why would I buy scrappy plus? I can get scrappy plus on my own, right? Lemons, I always buy lemons. Knowledge star, I always buy those. Waxing focus, I would always buy that. Chaotic focus, maybe. This is a risky one. You got to use it very strategically. So, of the, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 things that we bought, 3 of them are definite buys. Howdy, Cooper. Welcome to the chat. So, we just got 14 things off the unknown items section of the black market. And, yeah. I'm going to roll the gear, but I don't have high hopes. Let's see. Okay. It's a rare. I mean, it's not amazing, but okay. Scrappy sword. Nah. Near max damage. That's something. Then, yeah, that's trash. Okay, decent armor, but otherwise still scrappy. Common, maximum armor, that's nice, and high crit resistance. So that's at least something that might get used. Probably not. Magnets? I don't see that happening. That's getting trashed as well. I will probably keep the jewel. I didn't even look at that earlier, but I probably will keep that one. So, yeah, platinum. To be honest, I wouldn't buy platinum most of the time either, because honestly, it's not difficult to get gold if you just try for that in particular. So on the whole, I don't think that the unknown item choice is worth it. I would rather just wait a couple hours and refresh the main list. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Have I missed a jewel here of some kind? I doubt it, but the metaphorical jewel, not the literal one. Yeah, that's the other thing. I have, counting that one, 12 of these things. But it's the first waxing focus I've had. This and the waning focus, those are definitely worthwhile. Fundamental focus, definitely worthwhile. I have questions about this one. I haven't used one yet. Opportunistic, again, it's really situational. So, we shall see. But I think I'm just going to file these. Oh, time to sort those again. 50. I think it goes in here. And lemon goes in there. I wonder how much knowledge we have now. Okay, so we've got 3 knowledge stars now. Nice to know. Never seen most of the focus items, you mean? I've only just started getting them. Prior to level 50, I had seen fundamentals, and I think I saw. I think I got the opportunistic one earlier than I was supposed to. I might have seen one chaos focus, but yeah, the waxing and waning. This is the first waxing one I've seen. The waning ones have not seen very many. Obviously, not many of these. I haven't actually used the chaotic one, so I don't know if that's something to get excited about. And then, yeah, I've got tons and tons of these, but I very rarely use them. And you can't stack them in this slot, so yeah, they're, to be honest, a little bit inconvenient to use. But even so, I do not regret them being in the game. I just don't know whether they're useful for me in particular. So there's that. So as far as the contraption goes, I'm going to have to do a little bit of maintenance because I think I picked up some blocks. This one? Oh, too far, too far. Go back. But I think it's pretty close to where it needs to be. Let's see. How bad is it? There's a block or two over there, but not as much as I thought. Yeah, I think that's it. And then, yeah, I will also still do a couple more tests to determine what the best timing for these is. But like I said, I think we're pretty much there as far as the functionality. I just need to make sure that it's consistent. Because as you saw, being inconsistent just absolutely kills it. But I think we got it. Might need some tuning, but I think we got it. All right. And with that, I think we are going to bring our extended episode or extended stream to a close. Oh, the cats are back. I don't even know how they get in. All right, we'll do the outro here. There. Right, so thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the slow, chatty stream while I fix my weird contraptions that break the game. I certainly did enjoy doing it. And if all goes well, episode 9 will actually be out on this weekend sometime. If not, I will push it out till early next week. But I am trying for this weekend. And as always, if you have any suggestions for things that you think might be breakable, please do let me know. I love breaking things. And I still have more that I haven't done. Or at least haven't done on camera. Yeah, it's very, very good to be able to chat. And that's one thing I will say about the Redstone-y and technical streams. I enjoy the fact that unlike the ones where I'm constantly in fear of my life, I can actually talk to y'all guys. So I am glad that that we did this one. And also, I'll say if there's anything that you think would be fun to do on the stream, that would, I guess, allow more chatting, feel free to suggest that. I suggest suggesting it in the Discord. But I really do think that is going to do it for tonight. Again, thank you for joining me, and I will see y'all next week.